Hi YouTube, it is the Dream Team Extreme here, minus my husband who's at work obviously. And we are going to do a quick update video because it has been forever, I feel like, since I've actually sat down and like talked to you guys. So our little bug here just turned 11 months. And as you can see, she has grown a ton. I don't even know where the time went. Can you say hi, Kaleigh? Say hello to the camera. Say hi. Anyways, so gosh, what is new with us? Like I said, she just turned 11 months old. She's not walking yet, crawling all over the place, climbing. She has really good motor skills though. She's been able to, you know, roll the ball back to us and stuff for a little while, and talks up a storm, says, yeah, I know. She's starting to say mama and dada indiscriminately, so she knows what she's saying. She's also said no a couple times, and I'm not sure if it's discriminate yet or not, so, because I say no to her all the time, and she knows what it means, because she's really good at listening. She is huge, you guys. She is, I don't even think you guys can see all of her, but she, is still off the charts, and is in 18 to 24 month clothing, mostly 18-month clothing. I have not dried any of her clothing in about probably 6 months just to keep it to wear longer because she just flies through clothes. She still has tiny little feet. The sandal that she's holding, this is a size 4 and it's too big on her. And for the size of clothing that she wears, that is really small. So she still has, her feet still have some catching up to do. Her birthday party is a Saturday, and that's what all the loot is behind me, is all of her birthday stuff, which I will do a separate video on. I've been meaning to do a video, and I'll explain why I haven't done one sooner in the actual video itself. What else is doing this? We just booked another trip to Maui. We're going to go in November for 10 days, and I am so excited. We usually go January. We went this last January. We decided to switch it to November this year because my brother and his wife and their 2 kids are going. They go every November. And we were sitting at dinner one night, you know, because we hang out with them quite a bit, and they live really close to us. And, you know, they were like, well, why don't you guys just come with us? Because we were saying that we wanted to go earlier because, you know, we're going to try and put our house up on the market. So lucky Kaleigh here gets 2 trips, well, lucky me too, all of us, we get 2 trips to Maui in 2011. So we are going, and we will be there for 10 days, and we are stoked. So I'm sure that there will be more coverage, and I cannot even freaking believe this, you guys. Kaleigh is going to be 17 months, almost 18 when we go. Holy cow. She's going to be like walking, talking, and oh my gosh. It's crazy. What else is new with us? Hubby's work is still going really well. He's still really busy, putting in a lot of hours. Hi. I've just been doing a lot of prep for her party and planning for her party. Yeah. The weather is finally starting to turn around here in Seattle. It's just been so freaking rainy and gray and gross. We have like this list like this long of stuff to do to the house, around the house, to get it ready to go up on the market. And even if we end up not putting it up on the market come spring, at least it'll be nice to have it done. When we had contemplating on putting it up on the market before, that was why we didn't, was because it wasn't ready. Kaleigh's gonna try and grab the camera here. But yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff. Can you clap for them? Say yay. Yay. And we have, you know, we have to do some stuff to the yard and that kind of stuff. Kaleigh, what else is going on with us? I felt like there was like all this stuff to say now that I'm actually sitting down. I'm like, we're still on 2 naps a day. Kaleigh threw her first little fit yesterday. She refused to take her morning nap and was just being whiny as all get out. So I ended up putting her in her crib, and she threw a fit for 2 hours, no joke. So I went in there, you know, every 2 to 3 minutes to comfort her, and she still wanted to scream and cry. Lasted 2 hours, and then she finally passed out. And I put a video up of her because she was like sniffling in her sleep, and she totally sounded like an owl. And then she was fussy, and then she woke up and she was fine. And then she was a little fussy last night before she went down for bed. And she woke up this morning and had a little bit of a fever. So I'm wondering if she has teeth that I can see cutting through, like I can see the whites. So I think that has some effect on it. I'm hoping that she gets better because her birthday party is a Saturday. As you can see, her hair is finally growing in. It's long enough to like put into a tiny little ponytail. It doesn't stay in all the time, but I just think it's really cute, so I put it anyway. Kind of like how I like make her wear shoes that are too big for her because I'm so tired of sitting there and waiting. I put her in size 4s, even though some size 4s are too big. Because they'll stay on her feet if I Velcro them tight enough. But anyway, what else, Kaleigh Madison? What else? Yeah, like I said, we're not walking. We are standing and doing that thing. I'm totally okay with her not walking yet, though. She has been such a great baby. Like I said, her first fit, and like she's never cried that hard, I don't think, ever for that long, with the exception of when she got blood drawn when we went to the GI in 11 months of living. So, I mean, she's just been a phenomenal, fantastic baby. She makes me want to have like 10 more. I'll keep you. Anyway, what else I'll say? We are still co-sleeping. So we got a crib, and it's not a drop side crib, for obvious reasons. There were all those recalls going on with them and stuff. Well, I wasn't anticipating her being so tall. I was anticipating her being big, but not so tall. And we had to lower the mattress to the lowest setting already. And this was before she was even 11 months. I am 5'5". Even with a stool, I cannot freaking get her down in there without making me feel like I'm going to drop her, because she usually falls asleep in my arms. So I don't know what the heck we're going to... I think we might just keep co-sleeping until, for a little bit longer, and then give her a toddler bed, because I honestly do not know how I can freaking get her into the crib without feeling like I'm going to drop her, or actually dropping her at this point, since our crib doesn't do a drop side. Even my husband, who's 6'2", was like, holy cow, you know, when he did it. And so yeah, I think we're gonna keep co-sleeping. And actually, and I still love it. I mean, she sleeps like a rock. I sleep like a rock because I know her, you know, how she is, her state at all times. My husband doesn't mind it. We've talked about it. So, I think we're just going to keep, we're going to keep co-sleeping. And then, what else, Kaleigh? My husband and I have been talking, and if the market has not recovered enough to sell, to put our house up on the market, you know, if it hasn't recovered enough to our liking, we'll probably just, we probably just won't put our house up on the market. We've been talking about baby number 2 more and more, and at this point, if we decide not to sell, I mean, we're just gonna have to do some room swapping. We purposely gave her the smallest room out of all of them, because we knew she wasn't gonna be in there much. But we're just gonna have to do some room swapping. My husband's gonna move his office, which is the biggest, it's actually the biggest room out of all, because our bedrooms aren't very big because our house was built in the 60s. So my husband's office is actually bigger a little bit than our bedroom, but it's also set up a little differently. So we're gonna swap the office into Kaleigh's bedroom now, and we'll put the 2 kids in and have them share a room. And I'm going to assume that we're probably going to co-sleep with baby number 2 anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, so it's just talk right now. I'll fill you guys in on that later. We have so much stuff going on, holy cow, with like her birthday party, Memorial Day weekend. We have weddings to go to. We have 2 out-of-town weddings to go to. One's up in Whistler, one's down south, almost to Portland, Oregon. We were going to go to Vegas, but we decided not to because it was conflicting with, you know, the wedding up in Whistler, and we decided to go to the Whistler wedding instead. We have camping trips that we're planning, which should be fun. We actually put her in her we have a backpack, and we put her in that last night and kind of walked around the house with it, you know, with her in it for a little bit last night, and she totally liked it. I still carry it in the front pack though. Not as often anymore, but I still do sometimes if she's being fussy. She rides in the cart much more now. Huh. I think I mentioned that I got a Bob stroller. I can't remember if I did, but I got a Bob stroller quite a while ago, and she loves it. I love it. It's a great stroller. And when we have another one, I'm just going to get a Bob dually. I'm not even going to bother with another type of stroller. But anyway, so she rides in the stroller really comfortably now, is where I was going with that. Which is great, because as the weather gets nicer, I'm going to start running again, and I really wanted her to have good stroller etiquette. Goodness, I think that's all that's going on with us. Holy cow, I just feel like there's so much stuff to say, but I just turn the camera on and my brain turns to mush. So I'm going to end this one, and then I'm going to do a birthday update right now because she's actually cooperating. So, and I will go through all that loot behind me on the couch. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. All right, bye.